This video follows on from adding some extract ductwork. What we're going to do now is add some supply ductwork to the system. What I'm going to do is put some ductwork in these various offices on this part of the building and rise upstairs to the plant room in the roof. First of all, we need to change tack. We need to go to the insert menu and make sure we are entering now a supply system. So we select the supply system option. We then zoom into the area of interest and select our room. Clicking on the room boundary and then selecting grill. I'm only intending to enter one supply grill into this space, so that gives me the total flow rate requirement. I can then type the grill size in and place the grill. Select the next space, insert the grill, specify my grill size, again applying the default resistance, and place the grill. Move to the next space, insert the grill, if I select the open plan office, I can insert multiple grills using the same principle I did with the extract, and I'm going to put in 3 grills. If I put in a number of grills and select equal, this will then give me the divided flow rate to each grill, and again I can apply the grill size. You can see here the grill is somewhat off the layout, so I can pan across. I can drag and drop the grill to my new location and then edit the grill in the middle. I can now start routing my ductwork. Into the ducting option, click once on the grill and this sets the height. If I wish to produce a set, all I need to do, this gives me the set height of 3.6 meters. If I want to rise up to 3.8 meters, I can move to that level. Then I can set my grill over the obstruction, then maybe another piece of ductwork for example, and set it back to 3.6, move to that level, and then proceed with my duct routing. If I make a mistake whilst routing my ductwork, a right button click will take me back sequentially, so I can then amend my route. Level up, move 2. Level up, move 2, level up, move 2. I can then pan across and then run my ductwork to my supply air handling unit with an entry point and a reference. Later on, once you've ascertained your system resistances, you can get the fan noise information from a manufacturer, and you can add in your own data to do noise checks within the rooms. Cancel the command, and then we can level down and connect the ductwork into the office areas. Back to the insert ribbon, ducts. I can also go from the bend and connect to the grill, so I can go forward or backwards depending which way I want to go. Display calculate. Notice the program picks up the fact now we have 2 separate systems. We're actually calculating the supply system, and this again puts our duct information in here. Because I've introduced a set, this has changed the duct size. If I wanted to fix the duct size, I can actually double click on here and pick something more appropriate. It's also squeezed the duct size down somewhat to accommodate it within the ceiling void, so it's given you a slightly different aspect ratio on this duct. If I want to maintain a different size, I can select the size, select OK, calculate again, and that will change the duct size. So the program is actually looking at the ceiling void restriction, looking at the centre line height of the ductwork, and we'll try and accommodate it if it can within the ceiling space. Again, we can look at the fan duty results for this system by selecting each piece of duct in turn, or we can look at the individual grills as well. And also we can look at the summary to give us the fan duty on the entire system and the index run. If you want to look at a fan noise check or a noise calculation within the space, we can select the room, select the checks ribbon and go to room noise. This gives you, based on the NR rating of the space, any requirement for attenuation. You can see this in the numeric. We would need to attenuate by these frequencies. So you can see here the varying frequencies we'd need to attenuate by various dBA ratings along the bottom line here for a room at an NR of 25. If we're doing a somewhat noisier room, let's say a factory, if we increase the NR rating, then the requirement isn't as stringent, therefore we wouldn't need any attenuation. Bills of quantities can also be defined from the File menu. Selecting the print option, bills of quantities, and these will produce a crystal report based on all our duct quantities developed